Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. We're here. It is EU. Let me see how much I can change my appearance, if anything. Because I like to do that. You look better that way. Oh, that's weird looking. Whatever. All right. Here we are, EU. I am doing EU today because I've pretty much finished up NA completely and people haven't posted anything. I might go back and do a couple of the potato houses because I wanted to talk about the winners and hey Zerbs, I think you might be first. So let's go to Olibo, who I'm stalking. Show it to Olibo. Got a follow from Fearless Ace, who I toured his house yesterday. That was good. Howdy, Aspen. Howdy ho. Sorry. That was awful. So I gotta send Fearless Ace a present. Get some envelopes out. We've got Olibo, daggerfall. And it is... I wish I had set a timer. I'm a moron. Hold on a moment, folks. Stopwatch, that's what I want. Okay, there we go. So we're probably about a minute in. All right, so here we are. We are in Olibo's house. And we are going to explore their daggerfall. No effects, 700 items. This is our rando. She's stuck in my head. Totally stuck in my head. She's got to get out of my head. Because, like, now I'm getting dreams about college. Because that's, like, 17. Oh, look, somebody's got that. I'm jealous. Because, I mean, she's, what, just turned 18? And that makes me think of college. There's stuff down there. And, college wasn't a good time for most reasons, but at least I was healthy and I looked good. If I could go back in time, though, there would be a lot of things I would do differently. Yeah, she's so talented, though. So her whole family is, and I think that we need to look at it more realistically, like, she actually isn't just one person, you know? She's also, if the music gets too loud, tell me. She's not just one person. She's also her brother. She's also, like, her parents are, one's an actor, one's a musician. I mean, she comes from a very supportive family that's very much involved with her career. So, I mean, her brother writes most of the songs. So it's like, you can't just look at her and think, oh my God, she's just in this one little package. She is everything an artist should be. But no, she's like a combination of people. She's a product, the way that they put her forward. Look at this beautiful feast. Olibo is really talented. And I am super appreciative that Olibo lets me look at his homes without any sort of, their homes without any sort of crankiness. I like how they added additional items to this dragon stash so that it's more real looking. Doesn't look like just the dragon set. No, actually, no one in my family is at all musical or acting. None of them. None of them. It was completely me. And I sang opera. And I performed in plays and whatnot. But that was all me. I don't know where that came from. No one in my family sang. In fact, my dad hated it. He wouldn't let me sing when he was home, even practice, like even in my bedroom because he could hear it, and he hated it. It's why I had to quit the saxophone. I wanted to play the saxophone, but he didn't want to hear me practice. So what I used to do is, because I had to practice, you don't sing at opera without practicing. I was a latchkey kid, and so when I got home, I would practice my ass off until my dad got home that night, and then I wouldn't be able to sing again. So it was just, they weren't terribly supportive. So despite them, I became a singer, not because of. And, it's sad because, like, I probably should have followed that path rather than not. Becoming a lawyer probably wasn't the best choice. But back then, it looked like the more reasonable choice of the two. Who knows? Let's go down. Trophy house. We've got Ferrari is escaping. There's a signal fire. Boat. Species. Yeah, isn't that strange? But I'm no Billie Eilish, Like, I may have been a decent singer. Who knows? But I'm no Billie Eilish. I have a good sense of my talent back then. I was good. I was possibly even really good. But I was no Billie Eilish. I was not her. And that's fine. Not everybody can be that. And I'm not sure I would want to be that. She's got so much baggage that goes along with it. So depressed all the time. Poor girl. A lot going on in her head. What's a small one? Let's go to Lavathi's Autumn Gate. All right. I don't know how that came to be. I don't know why that came to be that way. I miss it. I want to go back to it. I might even try to find a class, get back into it, do choral work again. Might bring me some joy in my life. Okay, we're in Autumn's Gate, and it is very autumnal in here already. No effects, 200 items, very forested. Hay stuck in that corner, very interesting. So this looks, of course, nothing like Autumn's Gate. Yes, but there are no traditional choirs. The only ones I'm aware of, and I actually did look into this, are more gospel. And I am not, like, traditional classical is what I mean. Hey, Lesox. But I am not that kind of person. I don't do that kind of singing, so. Look how pretty this is. Gorgeous. And I love the griffin just standing here. Griffin. Let me change my colors and see what this looks like. Let's see if this looks better or worse. Oh, that's interesting looking. Not better or worse, but let's try it. Oh, that's gorgeous. I really like that. So I'm doing all three so that I have a record and I can compare the colors next to each other. Come on, sit still. Sit still, Griff. There you go. All right. I'm gonna leave it like that. But definitely not paid to do it. If I did anything, it would probably be volunteer. But I don't need the money for it. I'm much more interested in one last thing. Sorry, I'm really trying to get this color thing down. So that's beautiful. Good job. And she covered the house completely, which is fine. This house is so tiny. I don't need the money for it. If I did it, I would do it just simply for... I just can't stop looking at that view. Yeah, it's a reshader. I am trying to do more of an enhanced view for people. One of these days I'll play you me singing. Like really singing, not just humming along to a song. Alright, so that was Lavathi. Now we can look at Lothlorien. Alright, I have these info thingers on Lothlorien, so let us... Okay, Lothlorien, let me see. They sent me messages on what everything was. Gotta just find it. Vind. That's Silver Vind. Oh, come on. Here it is. Snug Pots, Sugar Bowl. Alright. Ample? Ample? Does he have his ample still? That's under the, isn't it? I must have done it. Flaming Nyx. I don't have stories for all of his homes, but I have a bunch. Sister Says Sands, Barbed Hook, Grimhearth. Ah, Sisters of the Sands. So let's do that one. Sisters of the Sands house is title of home, hunter place of business. The apartment of the skilled hunter and his job deals, mostly hired by mages guild, not for hunting and killing, but for tracking and catching Daedra alive. And this accommodation is directly adapted to it. Cages, books about Daedra, and the comfy spot where deals are made. So that's Lothlorien. And that's called Hunter's Place of Business. I had a lot of potential when I was a kid, and I squandered it. I squandered it on becoming a lawyer, of all things. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. Alright, so we got to talk about some contests today, because sadness for people. Oh, goodness, there's a lot going on in here. Thank you for the follow, Fearless Ace. That was somebody whose house we looked at yesterday, so it's always nice when we get a follow from one of those people. Look at how detailed this is. It's hard to believe it's Sisters of the Sands, because he's added an additional room. I think Lothlorien's a he, but I could be wrong. So I'll just say they. Oh, sadness, empty. Beautiful, though. Oh, and a second floor. Goodness. Ooh. I guess these are Daedric remains. So detailed. Amazing. Amazing that there is an additional floor on this. This is crazy. Crazy good. Nice job. Yeah, so let's talk about, real quick, let's talk about Ouroboros. I know I've talked to you guys about this before, but there is this contest going on. Here is the link. I would enter it, but I'm giving the prizes on NA if any happen. Nobody on NA has actually entered yet. And the prizes, and I mean, it's going to be in a couple of days that the contest is going to happen. So it would be good if you guys entered. It would mean a lot to Ouroboros. They're just getting started. These topics are so broad. Give it a shot. Just enter something you already have, because you all know that something you have would fit in that. At least garden or something. Good morning, Cromwell. It would be nice if you guys did that. Because, I mean, they're just starting out. They're trying. They're doing their best. So let's try to support them and give them what we can. Today is the parkour contest entries, which I don't recall what time J Hart said that was going to be. Hold on. They are good peoples. You should join them as well. Follow the link, join them. Do it, do it, do it! I am going to go to J Hart's screen real quick to see what date this is. Hopefully he's not currently... he's streaming. 1 p.m. parkour. Which is now... Crap. Well, there you go. If you wanted parkour, I think they want a house, Leslax. That was my same question, because I have a town as well. So I was just like, maybe you could use just one portion of it? I don't know. I'm sure you have a garden or something, don't you? Right? Alright, so that was today. Hope you did it. In 2 days we have resolutions due for J Hart, and that's... Here's the link for J Hart's... Oh, why are you being stupid? Hopefully that worked. That's the link for J Hart's contest for the parkours now. So hopefully you got one in, or if you didn't, you didn't. I'm gonna watch it later. And then the other one is Leventon. I don't know if I know of Leventon. The other one is the resolutions. So I hope you enter that. He said he has enough on those. So don't sweat it if you don't. But Ouroboros really needs the help. They're struggling. Sadness. Sadness. I'm trying to support them. What's today? Today is only a Tuesday, Jesus. Feels so much later in the week. Maybe because I'm sick still. If this ever loads. Alright, we've got Leventon 1, 2, 3. And this is moonsugar. 700 items, so that's a good sign there. So let's take a look. Sorry, I'm looking everywhere. I'm trying to keep records as I go, because what I've been doing, unfortunately, is I've been spending so much of my time rewatching them to rewatching my streams. So, no, that looks better. Because I'm trying to do an index for people so they don't have to watch the whole stream if they just want to see one thing. So, I mean, I'd rather do it as I'm going so I don't have to watch a 3-hour stream after I just finished doing a 3-hour stream, if that makes any sense. This is beautiful. All right, one more try. One more try. Ambient light's good. Luma sharpen's good. All right, let's see if this works. You don't have a garden? Aquarium? I think you just enter by taking a screenshot, so you could do the interior of a shop instead of the town itself. This is a nice trophy house. Because it's cross-platform, so they're going to be doing it by screenshot. is lovely. Nice little trophy entrance. Snicky little bottom. But let's go up first. Oh wow, this is a whole freestanding. There's like an entire building on top of this. This is so interesting. I haven't seen anyone do this with moonsugar before. What is going on here? I'm gonna get lost. What's this? This is interesting. Like a little treasury slash, I don't know. This must be just the crafting section. And look at this little garden with scary things in it. I guess this is the scary garden. Really interesting. Lots of detail. We've got the... It's too cloudy to see things today. That would be great. I wish I could enter, because I would just throw them something. I might just say, here's mine to tour or to look at, but you don't have to give it a prize. That way they have another entry, but I don't know. Is it just me, or is it funny that it's just his butt? He's got a really lumpy butt. It's the snake, but it looks like he has a giant butt. Alright, see you later, Leslie. That cracks me up. Alright. Is there another way down, or is this just the whole thing is enclosed? I have a feeling the whole thing is enclosed. Oh, or maybe not. We've got a way down to the dock. This is so cool. I'm really impressed. I like that people that they did something different. You know, it's just not another tent town. It's something completely different. Ow, itchy. See, the only problem with wearing a turtleneck, which I like turtlenecks, but they get warm. They get really warm. Am I not supposed to be going this way, or what? It looks almost like I'm not. Sadness. Okay, so I think that's the whole thing they want us to see, if nothing else. So that was really neat. I'm impressed. So, oh, contest. Next contest is, after that is DDA's love contest on February 8th. So we can, I'm sure those of you who are in that guild can come up with some ideas for it. I don't think Huts works, no. All right. So we'll try one more Golden Oracle. I had a bunch of strikeouts on him yesterday. Grand Topal. There was like, they were all storage houses, right? So let's see. I've had good luck with their houses in the past. But if I had to go back to college, I probably wouldn't have quit my opera training. I probably would have had a happier life. The other thing I might have done is psychology instead of law. I think I would have been better off trying to help people than being a lawyer and not being able to as clearly help people as much as I wanted to. Here we are, 625 items. Okay, so this is more like what I'm used to for Golden Oracle. And we've got beautiful, oh wow, this is just lovely. Look at the reflections. It's gorgeous. Must be a guild house. And this must be where everybody sits in a council with one another. The other thing I would do is I would, the year after I had my class with my professor, I would have totally made a play for him. If I could go back in time, I would have just, after I was out of class with him, I would have been like, I don't care if you have a girlfriend. I'm making a play for you. No, there isn't. You might want to ask Cardi for it. You might have you might want to just message him. It's Cardinal05. Send him a message because there is not. And I don't think that he thought that anyone needed one or wanted one, so he probably never thought of it. So go ahead and give it a shot. Anyway. Ha. Knew you'd be pissed. But I would have. I totally would have. There's this song, speaking of Billie Eilish, that she does that Wish You Were Gay. And it's like, I heard it yesterday. I'm like, wow, I totally get that. I totally get it. And it says, to spare my pride, to give your lack of interest an explanation. Don't say I'm not your type. Just say that I'm not your preferred sexual orientation. I am so selfish, but you make me feel helpless, and I can't stand another day. I just kind of wish you were gay. I was like, yes. Yes, I do. Thank you, Yoku, for the follow. We're looking at what I think is a guild house by Golden Oracle, and it's quite beautiful. I'm like, yep, that's it. That's how I feel. Wish you were gay. Because otherwise I can't explain why you don't like me. It's just funny. That's partially probably why I'm thinking of college, too. Is because of all these songs and thinking about... I completely get that. Look at the butterflies. This is like a trophy house with guild stuff going on, and the butterflies in the middle are neat. I'm kind of curious about what's supposed to be going on, though, because you've got... Like, is this a game? And why are there butterflies there? You know? Interesting stuff. It looks like they're gambling. But I can't figure it out with the butterflies. The butterflies confuse me. Maybe they're just attracted to the light. Oh, something goes up over here. Oh, you get to blow the horn. Wonk! This is really good, Golden Oracle. I am actually really... This is more like what I'm used to from you. You're really talented. If you ever watch this. It's also probably the perfect time of day for this house because it's just starting to be dusk or darken, and it's this, you get all the lights and whatnot. So I got really sick in college. I got mono and monohepatitis at the same time. It was horrible. I ended up getting hospitalized at points. And I did miss some class because you don't not miss class when you have mono. But I have not been forgiven for missing class. Come on, I passed your class. Just not been forgiven. Jeez. Look at that out there. That's so beautiful. I think the island itself is just gorgeous. I don't know what to do with it, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any ideas. I start building things on it a lot because you can turn it into this big wide open space, and so it's good for a building platform, but it's not really good for much else. Let me see something. Yeah. Amika Titanborn. Oh, did you guys hear that Lyris is coming back in the next expansion slash DLC. Amika Titanborn. If I ever go, psijic. If it ever starts porting, so that's good. Oh, I don't have permission. Great. After all that, so that's good. She's not dead. I think a lot of people were afraid that she died because she wasn't in the last one. We no need no yeah, but we do need stinking permissions, because otherwise I can't go. So let's hit up Dragon Ripper's Hundings. And then once we're done with this EU stuff, we'll head on over and work on my house some more. On my, I did a little bit of gathering of items, so we should be able to do some actual building for the giant box of chocolates. Oh no, why do they keep doing this? Some of their houses are amazing, and then they turn the others in, they turn them into storage houses, and then I don't know why they have them listed when they're storage houses. So sad. But I do see somebody testing limits again, so let's go explore the limits. I would love to see one of their homes like done up fully and not with you know, I'd like to see them build something really cool in one of their homes, because they obviously have talent, and I would love to see, you know, what they want to build out of this stuff. But it's, I don't know. We'll skip that part. So we'll just try their other home and see if that one's a storage house as well. Probably is. So I don't know if you guys know, but today is the 34th anniversary of the Challenger thing, and my sister posted about it, and she's like, oh my god, I was in 8th grade, and they had wheeled in the television for us to watch, and I was in 3rd grade and had the same thing, which makes me, to think that it's 34 years ago is kind of a terrifying thought, because I remember it like I had just seen it, you know. Then again, we saw a lot of replays of it, so it's probably partially that. Not as clear as we remember it, but we're just... What is that satisfying question? Or terrifying question? You come up with the worst news. You're the one who told me about Kobe. Yes. Yes, yes, he is. Sorry, I'm kidding. No. No. This house, look, Dragon Ripper did a house that's fully furnished, it looks like, and does not seem to be a storage house. This pleases me, because this is exactly what I wanted to see. Was, I wanted to see a fully furnished Dragon Ripper house and see what they're able to do. Oh, wow, look at that! It's a spaceship! I'm totally going to see that. I mean... if I say something wrong and no one's around to hear me say it's wrong, it's still wrong. In an abstract way. But, I mean, perception is perception, I guess. Who knows? You may not know it's wrong, but you'd still be wrong, right? If you say 2 + 2 is 5, you'd still be wrong. Oh, wow, look at that. That's so smart, using that engine, that Daedric thing as an engine. Tell me that's not brilliant. I wish Spank were here. She totally appreciates the vehicles. And I think this is super clever. Look at the stairway even. What a great job. Was this entered into the contest? Because I don't remember this at all. And this is so cool. I'm impressed. Good job. Excellent job. Pleases me greatly. Very good tricksy idea. Looks great. And so I was asked just now, like, but I had a girlfriend, so you still would have done that? Isn't that shitty? I'm like, yes, I still would have hit on you. I still wouldn't have given a shit. They're just, those are just the Aldmeri Dominion lights. I mean, Aldmeri Dominion insignia. It's like how they have one for the lion for Breton. It's the same thing. It's just with birds for AD. They sell that. You can make it. J. Hart LSCU. He's going to start showing up at the places I'm at. Great. Just fabulous. Oh, wow. Look at this treasure. I mean, this trophy house. This is amazing. I'm really floored. Good job. I'm so glad that they did a real house. And, like, I have something to finally show off of theirs. Hey, Coffee. Look. I have you. More of you than usual. You're very welcome in my home. In real life. Man, imagine that. They've got boiling oil on fire at the top here. And so it's like you're just walking along and you could just be completely like set on fire. Yeah, that's it, Cromwell. That's it. You could be totally set on fire. And look, they even added extra rooms. I'm kind of shocked at how much they fit in here. Plus a spaceship. That's amazing. There we go. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but this is interesting. I think it's just the understair area because of the fact that when you use these kinds of stairs, it always leaves a little empty spot underneath that's a bitch to go around. Okay, and a library. Wow, this is just amazing. How did you manage to put all this in here? Okay, and now we get to go up the main part, the stairs. I love these little things. I wish I would ever be able to earn them, but I won't, because PvP is not good. I know like PvP. Yeah, there's so much going on. It's so complicated and interesting. I love the stairs in the middle. I honestly don't think I've ever seen anybody do stairs. I've seen them do pathways. I've never seen anybody do stairs up the center of this home. And it really works. I guess especially if you want to skip the pool downstairs, which is probably part of why it works so well. Yeah, I will. What do you think? This way? Or this way? I think it looks good. Very good. But then how would they have all of their different busts up? You know? Good for you. I mean, if they put more pillars up. Oh, you mean they could put some of them on top of the pillars. That would have worked too. Let me see if they managed to keep in the pool downstairs. I would be surprised if they blocked that off. They didn't. This is amazing. I can't believe they fully furnished this entire place. That is shocking to me. Excellent, excellent work. That's great. Good job, Dragon Ripper. Okay. Good for you, though. I will never have it, but I don't want to do Calsharazoi when they are not on. And Jasha's, did we try that? Yeah, we tried that. No, no effects. There seems to be more traditional builders over here. Aegon. All right, let's do a Lauren's Cliffshade. We haven't done a cliff, or not. But I thought Aelorn's stuff isn't usually off limits, so it's probably just that one. Yeah, here we go. Enchanted works fine. Let's see what time we're at. 39. Yeah, I think I have 2 things on mine too. I don't know. I'm going to have to start playing on EU if I want to have more houses because I don't have, I'm going to run out of houses to build in if I keep my old builds. 600 out of 600. Very promising. So sad people haven't had it. People visit them more. No effects. 600 items. You know, on EU, I kind of wish there were more people visiting. Makes me sad that they don't have more people interested. Looks like the Daedra have infiltrated a little bit into the Enchanted Snow Globe. Little snowy scenes. Oh, they don't know how to get across the water to each other. That is hilarious. I love that. It reminds me of like Beetlejuice or something. The guy with the teeny little head and the huge... I love it. Great job. Cool lighting underneath this too. I think that looks really neat. I'm in a much better mood today, in case you hadn't noticed. That's exactly what I was thinking. Beetlejuice. Too funny. Great sense of humor on that one. And we're just still running around the outer edge. Okay, in we go. Traditional Christmas house here. That's interesting. So they interspersed the, there's a couple of things going on here, but they interspersed real candles. Ooh. And the holiday garland. So it's like they basically updated the garland by doing that. That's really neat. Putting items in the cubbies. Your very specific meal decoration. Very deliberate. Interesting. Okay, so I've seen people build this particular thing before. This, it's almost like a armoire, but by putting two on the side. But I've never seen anyone bring the two edge ones forward so that it's shaped differently. Usually they make it all level. So that's different. Christmas tree, snacks, Christmas tree with apples and candles, and a starfish on top. Nice little bedroom area. No. No, I don't. I don't even have enough time for my own bathroom. Yeah, I haven't even spent any time finishing up. I didn't do the parkour one, you know, and that sucks. I want to do, and didn't do it. Look at this kitchen. Phenomenal. I love all the detail. Great kitchen. And then you can sit up here with your peeps and enjoy a nice view from above. I must have missed this part. You can see it from my dead body. Okay, next. Moo to you two. So that was A. Lauren. Only a couple more. We've got A. Lauren. And Joshua, we looked at, I thought, and I couldn't get to. Arsul? Can we get to that? Yep, we can get to Arsul. I don't like usually putting two of the same house back to back, but what are we gonna do? Grand psijic. And then I have a couple I've saved that aren't open houses that we can look at. They are open houses, but I've already looked at them, is what I meant. Oh. Then you want to look at lovelynorth.com. They show you everything, and it's a really useful site. It has all the vendors, achievement and regular, and you can see what they sell. All right, so we're in Arsul? Don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, they built out over the water. Nice. Made it more... Oh, this must be... Okay, so this is a guild house. This is 19 out of 2,000 items. And... I mean, 19 out of 2,000 effects, most of which are probably the letters. And 397 out of 700 items. Which, building out over the water is a really smart way of maximizing your space in this one. Really good job on that. I have a feeling there's not going to be anything inside. They have the dummies over on one side. But I think this is mostly just... Oh. Yeah, I guess you're right. No lighting. And then they've got the different thingers up on top. I forget what those are called. The something stones. I always forget those things exist. Look at that bridge, though. That bridge is neat. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, I didn't notice that these people didn't have lighting. I mean, they probably have lighting. I just didn't look for it. But this is neat. Look at this little bridge. Zigzaggy bridge. Okay. So let's go to one of the ones I have saved for us. Okay, we've got Time Squid Astern's Quondam in Dorilia. Yeah, I'm still in EU. I'm almost done. I think this will be it, though, for looking at houses on EU. That's fine. Don't be sorry. I will head back over eventually. Oh, look at this. So this is Quondam in Dorilia. I do not own Quondam in Dorilia because I don't really like it. It's just not attractive to me. Maybe I don't like the Dunmer style, but they've redone this garden in a really attractive way. Oh, wait, I forgot to check time. 51. I'm gonna sneak a second store in their main area. Okay, I'll look. Look at this, building up all the way up here. This is gorgeous. Neat. Who knew you could build up that high? Right? Cool. Nice job. Spider sneaky spider area. Too cool. I don't see why you couldn't. You could do it. They closed off the rest of the house even and made this just a, whatchamacallit, chapel type area. Tomb. Mausoleum. That's probably the best word. Depressing. All right, let's go back over to... Nah. And I'll show you what I'm up to. I am working on my Valentine's Day build, which is a box of chocolates. Okay, so there's another contest coming up too. Which is on ESO Housing Network. They're doing a 30 slot challenge for Hearts Day. I have their address below if you want to, their Discord address. You should join it regardless of whether you want to enter this or not, because it's actually, they're a really good community. So I would suggest that. Let me just fix what I have on and off. I think I'm good. Here we are. And so that would be the next one, Heart's Day. 30 items. No EHT. No using the Mara's Day set. And then those would be the best ones, I think. What's going on here? I have a headache. Head hurts. Okay. Loading, loading, load faster. Load faster, load faster. It's taking forever. Worst part is that I'm not even going to be able to show you anything random on NA because I've unfortunately already pretty much shown you everything. I might be able to show you. Wait, I should have a couple on the list I can show you. Yeah, I should be alright for NA. Especially if Lessox is still here. Oh my god, can you take any longer? Jesus. I have a headache. I need to take something. I'll be right back. Oh, of course. Now it loads. I'll just be a second. Okay. Here we are. I will show you what we're at. And then we'll move on to... That's too bright. I don't know why it's being... Oh, ambient light is making things too bright. Okay. Sure. We could do it after, though. I've seen your Black Vine. I liked it. When you had me go fix the chairs, I thought it was really good. You're being too hard on yourself. I thought you did a really nice job. So I've got the papers down, and so at this point, I just need to make the chocolates. And I have some ideas for some chocolates. I need to buy some random vendor stuff to decorate them with, but I have some really decent ideas. Oh, not good lighting. Let me get some lights where they belong. Luckily, we're in my lighthouse. And by that I mean the house where I keep all my lights. So this should keep things bright. As the sun goes down, and put lights down. This is just a building platform I made. I find that building on a flat surface is better. And I needed to build on a flat surface to do this properly. Okay, so now I'll show you what I've done thus far. I think I have magic carpet on. I do. All right. So this is what I'm at right now. So this is essentially, there are some pieces showing through. I get that. They'll not show when I'm done with it. But this is my box of chocolates thus far. That's the paper. I came up with the idea for the paper. So, for example, this really does look like a chocolate all by itself. But you'd have a paper, you'd have a chocolate like sitting in the paper right there. And then this one I also think looks just like a chocolate. Put that in there. And then I have, like, you know, a little decoration on top. No calorie count displayed yet, sadly. Then you always have the shiny coin wrapped in foil. So that one will go here, I guess. Oops, grabbed the wrong thing. So you get the idea of where I'm going with this. I had... Oh, this I really liked as a chocolate. But I won't put it in that one. But, you know, I can put fruit on things and make them look more chocolatey. I'm going to have berries coming through some stuff. There's always the white chocolate piece of crap. And this will be where the white chocolate piece of crap sits. Because no one likes that one. Here's a regular chocolate, a square chocolate. And then I'll have a little piece of chocolate sticking out of it. And maybe not on this one. Maybe I'll do that on this one. No, that's a foil one, dummy. I'll find one. I'll put it on one. Oh, this was another one I thought would make a good chocolate. This one will probably do. Thanks! I'm just messing with making chocolates. Because why not, right? I think it'll be fun. There. A little piece of chocolate sticking out of that chocolate. There's also, I wanted one that'll be a, I hope I can turn off this turning thing. I guess I could just do it that way. And then I want one that has a cherry coming through. So that'll do as one of them. Or I could just even put fruit and it looks like it's just topped with sprinkles or something. So I'm enjoying this so far. I think this will be a fun one. I'm enjoying it. I think it's gonna be neat. I probably need a bigger one to put the one with the cherry on top on. Like a truffle. So, I'm having fun with this, as you can see. I think it'll be neat when it's all done. Oh, that's invisible on the bottom? That's lame. Typical. Where's my pearls? I know I have at least one pearl. There it is. Where'd it go? There. I want this to be like kind of a dark like a chocolate, whatchamacallit. I don't know if that works or not. Does it just go by itself, maybe? Maybe it goes by itself. So a lot of this thinking went into this ahead of time, so it's not like I'm just brilliant and it's all coming to me. It's that I was thinking about this and looking at different options and items and thinking, what could I put here and what could I put there, and you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, what we're gonna do is gonna remove, not that, but this thing. Put you back where you belong. There. And then we put the oranges on those. And then we put the red on top of that. The idea is, so I asked my husband yesterday, I was like, so can you tell what this is? Without telling him. I asked him. And he said, a heart. Thanks. Yes, I know it's a heart, but can you tell what it is? And let me think. Did I do the wrong one? Yeah, I did the wrong one. And he's like, I have no idea. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't have a clue. I'm like, you seriously don't have a clue what this is? He said, no idea. Great, great. I fucking failed horribly. But, so I don't know. Maybe I've done it terribly. That's what he said, basically. Like, I'm making a box of chocolates. Isn't it kind of obvious? I guess not. Sadly, no. He had no idea. Is it a guy thing, or am I just that bad at it? I might be just that bad at it. Like, it may not look chocolates enough. You know, I don't think so. I don't think he has, no. He gets me lots of stuff, though. I'm not gonna complain. No, he's not giving me a hard time. He just genuinely sometimes is oblivious, sadly. I wish he were just giving me a hard time and not actually that oblivious, but I know better. It's possible. I thought it was a pretty much standard knowledge, but what do you do? Oh, that'll be perfect to fill this one out. Good. So, I'm liking it. I think this is fun. I think it's going to be fun. I was trying to think of if I could use this one as a chocolate, but I'm not sure. You got to use your imagination is part of ESO housing. That's the thing. You can't just, I don't know. Nope, that doesn't work. Thank you. I don't think that'll work right. Nope. Thank you. I'm trying to come up with ideas. Ooh, some of these things are just floating above. I'm gonna have to fix them. Like, this pearl is floating above the chocolate instead of being on top of it. Oh, don't put yourself down. This isn't perfect, and trust me, there are going to be people out there who could do something beyond this by far and really just do a stunning job, and mine is just going to not even compete And I'll be incorporating chocolate-looking things into some of these that I'm just sticking things in. But some of these I don't know that are going to work. I don't think some of these are going to work. Yeah, I saw that. I'm sorry. I'm missing it. I fail. Alright, I gotta buy some random shit. Should I let him have all my viewers? Let him do his jumping stuff? I could do that. Alright. So I guess we've been on long enough. We can we can give him some viewers. Alright, here we go. Starting the raid. And then we'll be... Sorry, you're gonna hear this. It's gonna be a little bit annoying at first.
Go follow her at twitch.tv/stabbitydoom. Shout out there. Welcome to our parkour jumping challenge. We are currently in Misa Ray Ray's, also Colossus, trying to navigate this place and get to some treasure. And if you're on PCNA and you want to come and join in the challenge, feel welcome to try that. Where do I go from here? I can't. There's like an invisible wall here, so I'm going to assume I just fall down from here. Is that correct?